Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright team, today we have a video that you are watching. First little update. I'm still moving. I probably haven't mentioned that, but whatever. I'm moving in November. And yeah, before I get on to the main topic of this video, I have a short little book haul of only one book. Fathomless by Jackson Pearce. Bought for me by, a person. Now this person is here today. She's eating something weird.
It's not weird. It's delicious. Delicious.
They can't see it, huh?
Look at it. That's beautiful. Don't you like it? You probably don't. It might look weird on camera.
It does look weird, and from a distance, looks like potatoes. But she said it's egg with mushrooms and onion.
Yep, man, it's good. Low calorie, too.
Yes, that would be the voice of Jessica Allen, in case you didn't already know. But you know. Okay, back to the book. This sounds interesting. I'm not going to go into reading the giant long synopsis because I don't have that. I don't have time for that in my life. Okay, but I will read a little quote. It was easy to pull him into the deep down. What? It was easy to pull him into the deep down to the ocean floor. She leaned over the boy and kissed him as the last precious bits of oxygen left his lips and floated to the surface, and then he was dead, and nothing else had changed yet. Yes. Oh, and in case anyone doesn't know, this book is a retelling of The Little Mermaid. I didn't really know that until now. And the quote of this book is, "The ocean keeps her secrets." So, yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I saw this at the Dollar Tree, and I really, really wanted it, but at the time, I'm like, I'll come back for it. You know what happened? I became broke as fuck. And couldn't get it. So, yeah. And then I was in there with, Jessica, because she's been here since the 1st, and it's now the 9th, and that was like over a week. It's fine. Okay. So, yes. I had her buy it for me. So, yeah, it's basically a retelling. It says Jackson Pearce has created a chilling modern retelling of The Little Mermaid in this engrossing tale of forbidden romance and forgotten memories. It definitely sounds very interesting, and it's not all that long. It's not quite 300 pages. It's almost 300. It's 291. But, whatever. Yeah, I have my hair down today. Styled and, all that good stuff. And I'm eating. This is just some shit I cooked up in the crock pot. I made some yesterday. The only difference with yesterday was there were meatballs in there. And there was 2 cans of chicken tortilla soup. And it was so good. So good. This is a little spicy, but nothing wrong with that. I only like a little heat, but that's it. And this is cranberry raspberry tea. So yes. Alright, the main topic of this video involves, Miss Jessica Allen, because she has issues with the town I live in and the people who live here and the things that are just randomly found in the streets. So, we're going to do a little relocation so Jessica can sit on the bed and everybody can see shit and have all that good things.
Hello. Okay. Aaron wanted me to be on his video blog of his life. And turn it into partly my life. So first we're going to start off with my tea. This is what I call coffee tea because I make tea, basically green tea, and then I stick cappuccino mix, half and half in there, and sugar. So yes, that is what this is, this weird color mixture. This is not what this looks like when you buy this at the store. That's not what it is. It's hibiscus, tea squeeze. It's going to be looking more like this cranberry juice drink, just a lighter color, I think. But no, got it a while ago. Jar looks great. So, on to what he actually wanted me to talk about. Every time I come here, he ends up calling me or texting me to see where I am, and when I can stop, I tell him that I'm annoyed because typically I don't like how these people drive. The people coming here, I got stuck behind somebody going 50 in, what was it, 70 something, 75 I think it was, for about 20 miles. That was annoying. And I'm pretty sure it's wrong because I had known a woman who came to the store who got a ticket because she went over 13 under. So I'm going to go with that was wrong. But anyways, the real problem is that when I actually get to his town, one of the things that really annoys me, and is the thing that actually annoys me the most, is not the food in the road, even though that ceramic bowl really made me really go. It's actually their lights. They have cameras. Hello, Tasha. I'm here complaining about your town. Would you like to join me?
No.
Listen to all my complaints again, because she was in the car last night and I was going off. Just like, going off. But no, it's the freaking lights, alright? Because when I drive him to work, to go get him from lunch, it's always at 2 in the morning, those lights do not turn. They're supposed to go red or green, Aaron. That's how lights work, especially when they have cameras that take pictures of your license plate to send you a $100 ticket later. Supposed to change. They don't. They used to do it about a couple months ago, and then they just stopped changing. Last time I was down here, they stopped changing. Oh, they freaking do it. I seen somebody go through because they got tired, and it freaking flashed at. Last time I was here, I'm like, no, I'm never doing this. That's where that zigzag pattern I took you through came through. Except at that time, I actually went through the parking lot of Stripes, and then through the 2 banks I took you through. Did them. Oh, and then a cop got stuck behind it. I'd seen that happen last time I was here. And then the cop got annoyed, so he turned on his lights and ran it. So, you know what? No. The lights do not turn. So I drive him to work the one way, this is 3 miles down, and I drive him the other way, which is 2 point something, coming back. Like I said, I have to go through the Stripes. They've got a Stripes parking lot. I have to go through their parking lot so I don't get flashed at from the cameras. And then I have to go through 2 banks. I have to turn down the street before the red lights hit me. Then I have to go across that road into another bank to drive around that bank, and then come out to take a right to get right back to where I'm supposed to be, to then take a left, because that is the only set of lights that actually turn and let me go left. The other ones are annoying, they don't work. But now, on to the thing Aaron was talking about. Like, Tasha was in the car with us last time, and I was taking him to work. I actually dropped him off. I had driven past what is there, and in a little intersection way to the hospital, I actually had to jerk my car left because I had seen, thanks to my headlights, this giant ceramic bowl just upside down with what looked like cereal in front of it in my lane. It was, who does that? I didn't even see the spoon. It was just dumped upside down. If I had hit that, what would have happened to my tires? I did not want to spend about $140 on a brand new tire before tax because some idiot put a ceramic bowl upside down in the road. What is wrong with you? I don't like them. We took him to Rent-A-Center. Somebody just left the food out there. You know, the containers you go when you get takeout, they just left that out there. With the silverware, and they're just freaking open on the sidewalk. Don't understand that. But I drove it before. There was also food outside of Walmart in the middle of the lane. It was actual food, again, takeout container, just left there. And then they had the bag a little further across. It was just in the actual middle of the lane. Not like you threw it out your window and it just went off somewhere. It was actually just sat there in a line down the middle of the turning lane outside of Walmart. Another thing is, every time you're down this road, you're driving to take him to work, there's food there too. People are just like walking around like, oh, I'm done eating this. Let me just set it down here in the road. Not even on the side of the road, on the sidewalk, where nobody's going to run it over. But no, in the road, which is stupid, partly because I actually do like animals. And an animal is going to go in the road and eat that food. Also, they have 2 raccoons. I'm okay with that. I think they're adorable. But I'm going to blame this on it. It's probably because people leave the food out everywhere. I've seen a raccoon before. Now when I go to my car, and they're at nighttime, there are now 2 raccoons. First there was 1, now there's 2. There are 2 raccoons hanging out on their dumpster and eating. At first the raccoons would actually climb the fence and try and get away from me, but now they don't do that. The raccoons just hang out there, and while one of them is still in the dumpster, and I can hear it moving around in the dumpster, the other one just stands there and looks at you and kind of arches a little bit, but just stares you down as you walk past it to the vehicle. The kittens and the cats run. The raccoons are not going anywhere anymore, which worries me. Really, it's the raccoons that worry me. They're not even baby raccoons that just wander away from their mother. They are actual, fully grown raccoons. I think they're cute, but not something I want to go at night and like toss my garbage can there and have a raccoon freaking jump out at me. That's going to be painful. They're not all sweet like in Pocahontas, and even then the thing is trying to break that jewelry. No. I remember that, trying to eat it. Can I eat this? It's not food. No, it's food. But no, it's basically the dirty, messy people in this town. Even if you don't like this town, you don't like this area, and I don't like the cold, so I understand that from my point of view. I am not going around complaining about where I live and then deciding, you know what, let me mess it up a bit more and just leave stuff everywhere. Jesse doesn't do that.
Oh my God.
Oh, did you finally read the ingredients, Aaron?
There's 200 calories for 2 tablespoons.
Yes, that's why I didn't eat much of your food before. You said you put in your cheesecake, which already has a bunch of
which was a peanut butter, Nutella.
It was delicious, though. It was really good, but too many calories. Trying to make me chunky. Trying to get into a competition to lose weight, and it's like, here, Jessica, you can have all the cheesecake you want.
Exactly.
I put half a jar in there.
Because, well, you know, while she's gaining weight, I won't be. I'll be looking fabulous and losing all this weight, while Jessica's like, why am I gaining weight? I'm like, hey, this is all your fault. Let's eat a cheesecake.
I ain't been eating much of cheesecake. Once you said you put Nutella in there, I grabbed that jar, looked at it. I said, Remember, I did that turn like, Aaron, do you know what's in this? It's just like, and then put it away. And that's why I don't eat Nutella.
But there's 2 grams of protein.
2 grams of protein for 200 calories is nothing. It's nothing. My drink here has more protein in it, which I was actually surprised about when I read it. Nothing. No more Nutella. Making me choking. Not telling me why.
It's delicious.
Did you put that in something else? Cupcakes or something? The cake? What am I thinking? Was that the lemon cake you made? That's all she actually liked because it didn't have that strong lemony taste. Or I think it's something else.
I think it's something else.
Oh, it's the Rice Krispies. That's what it was.
That's right.
Nutella Rice Krispies. And
then I didn't touch.
I think you put more Nutella in the actual chips. The vanilla and chocolate chips.
Yeah, I've learned something.
Right?
The next time I do it, I'm going to melt the chocolate chips and then add the Nutella to it because I feel like I firmly believe that it was the Nutella that was preventing the chips from melting. I've watched YouTube videos where people melt it. I'm like, I don't know how they do that shit. It was not working for me. Not with my microwave. No. And now there's my drink.
Even if I didn't like your desserts, I would not leave them in the middle of the room. I should be company to the animals I could get run over. You all have nothing but dogs and cats that run around this neighborhood. I almost hit a cat because it was in the road eating something. And that made me sad. And then pissed off when I found someone left food in the middle of the road again.
Also,
pissed off.
This happened, I don't know, I think it was like yesterday or the day before, but whatever. Jessica was picked me up from work. We were driving home, driving. What the heck happens? Bird! I feel like, she's like, seriously, birds? Seriously? And then she says this. She mentioned something about we need to talk about this. You're gonna talk to birds, Jessica?
I had already reached my limit here. There was food, that's fine. Already that day, people just leaving stuff out. I already annoyed at that. Then while I was driving to actually pick you up, there were birds just in the road that were not moving until I was basically already over them. However, I thought they were just going to stay there, like, okay, fine, I'll just slow down and go over. No. One of them flew off right before, luckily missed my tire. The other one waited until my tire went over. Like the freaking one of those squirrels used to try and make people crash in the commercial. That's what's happening. So I am the type to actually crash. And I almost crashed, and I tried to miss that dog that somebody left out. Which I still think
birds
is stupid.
are suicidal.
Those ones are.
No, all birds are. Because it's like every time you're driving, oh, I'm just going to be right here in the middle of the road while you're driving. Like, ah, and I'm like, bitch.
I've actually seen pigeons in a Walmart parking lot when I was driving long distance that would not move. You would actually park over them. Actually over them, by them, next to them, walk right past them, right there, and they would not move. They're also extremely fat. I think people fed them a lot. But no. Sometimes birds just don't care anymore. They're one step under reservoir doors. The birds that chase you down when you get anywhere near them. Which is adorable. And slightly frightening. Oh, that weird noise they make, and their faces. It's just waddle out. It's like it's cute because they're waddling, but it's also slightly frightening.
You need chapstick.
Of course I need chapstick. But I'm not going to take my chapstick out. The baby tried to eat your chapstick.
Yes,
I remember that.
Yes, you did. She tried to.
She squeezed off Tasha's chapsticks, that Carmex that I used to buy, which I don't buy anymore, because I had a friend that went over to somebody's place, and I checked my stuff, and the kid grabbed my Carmex and squeezed it. So I don't buy it anymore. All out of chapstick. No. I do not.
Also, she recently got a new phone. That's when I decided, I'm getting that phone.
Did you know where my phone is?
Because this is it. Freaking huge. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is her phone without a case. This is my phone with a case. You see why I want to get it, people. In terms of cell phones and other aspects of my life, bigger is always better, and this is one of those things. I'm getting this phone. I get paid on Thursday, and I'm buying it on Thursday. She always uses this pink, naturally, stylus.
Yeah, I've had 3 touchscreen phones before, and I did not use the stylus with them. I actually used my fingers. Even the one, I always have my nails short. And it still ended up scratching up the screen. Like, so I'm not doing that anymore. So I put one of them cheap covers over it because I could not find a cover for this phone in the store. Ended up having to go to 2 different stores. Finally bought one at the other store and just hoped it kind of fit. And it kind of did. And now I'm just using the stylus. I am not going to touch it with my fingers because I'm not messing up the screen.
Okay, I'm going to say something that Jessica has recently gotten to realize. If you're going to have a touchscreen phone, always get a screen protector. Get a screen protector and get a case. I, for one, like a hybrid case that's both rubber and hard at the same time, because you get a case that's soft, so it doesn't feel so hard in your hand, and you get something hard, so in case you drop it, it doesn't, fuck your shit up.
Same thing. I have not had cases before, but I've decided I do not want one of these hybrids or whatever it is he talks about, or any of the other cases on there, except for one of the ones that is actually like a purse. It'd be like the one my sister-in-law has, because it has card slots in the middle and like these 2 little pockets in the back of it, so I can put my money, and basically just use it as a purse. Like I want it small enough, like the wallet on the chain I have, because if I go out, I didn't want to have to bring as much stuff with me to like a bar or a club or anything. If I can get just one of those, and it just basically, it'll be a big chain wallet. It fits on my wrist for when I go out. I can have my phone on me the whole time. I can have my ID, one of my cards, which would be my USA one, a little bit of money for a cab, and getting in there and some drinks.
Also,
It also wraps around, so it helps with the water protection thing. But yes, it's adorable.
also people of YouTube and such, me and Jessica will be doing another video later. Probably 2 videos. She wants to do a video for her channel, and also later we are going to be doing, most likely, somewhat of a makeup tutorial. Not so much as a makeup tutorial, but make Jessica more pretty by putting makeup on her.
When I do it, it's basically just let's see what happens. But maybe Aaron will have more luck with that. Because for me, it's like, let's see what I look like. I tried like the time I did the eyeliner. Aaron saw that video.
Also, I did my nails on this hand. And I did them because I was going to school for cosmetology. And I really need to get back into practice because this looks kind of bad. It's been like 2 years, or more than 2 years, and I do not know how to put nail polish on anymore.
I don't either. For me, it's been about 2 years.
I know normally you learn how to do it in 3 strokes, the middle and then the sides, but I'm like, yeah, I cannot get it perfect though. It ends up all over the sides. So, yes. I'm going to be continue practicing on myself until I can perfect it, and then perfect it on Jessica, since it's always different when you putting it on yourself compared to when you're putting it on someone else.
I messed up. Oh no. I've got to remember this time.
Alright, people. This will be all for now while Jessica plays with her bottle.
My video will probably be less complaining because now I've gotten it out. Yet again, and I'll get it out again when I drive.
And FYI, this complaining, she was complaining last time she was here, and the time before that, and the time before that. We're just now getting to actually doing the video.
Yeah, because I've actually reached the point. I complain every time. I do not understand this. How do you just leave food containers with food in them just there in the road? It's like you can't just go home with that and just throw it away. You can't find another dumpster and throw it away. You actually, just to lay it there on the ground? Don't understand it. Don't see any reason for it. It's not like there's a homeless person around that's going to be picking it up. I've only seen one guy here that was asking for money the one time. Never seen anybody else. Ever. Anytime I have been here, and I've been coming here, March? April? Something like that?
I got here in
now
March.
August? Yeah. It was a little after you got here, so I think it was in March too.
It wasn't
the end of March going in the beginning of April, I think.
It was April because of the... I think it was the end of March, because there was that drama at the beginning of March when I got here, and then,
yeah, I think it was the end of March.
And then after everything, and then I'm like, I called Jessica, and she was drunk, and I'm like, hey Jessica, what are you doing? She's like, nothing, just drinking. I'm like, uh-huh. How about you have done you for this weekend?
Sounds like a perfect decision. If you had called me before I went to the bar, I would have like, you know what, I'm just going to go there and sit in the bar. But no. You just have to wait until later.
Your braid is loose.
It's always loose, Aaron. I don't put things on the bottom anymore because it holds together.
No, it's looser because it's not. It's longer.
Yeah, it's grown quite a bit. It's a new hair stuff. The expensive stuff helps. It costs a lot of money, but it helps.
Good to know. Alright, people. This is the length of my hair. I could straighten it and be about half an inch to an inch longer. As you can tell by when I pull it. It's growing. It's slow as hell, but it's growing. I actually need to get it cut because I have been growing it now for a year. It hasn't been cut in a year, and so I'm sure I've got split ends and all that shit.
I still can't get over that bowl of cereal. It could have messed up my tires, and it was in a good neighborhood. Those were expensive houses. Those were 2-story houses. 2 stories. Expensive vehicles. Who leaves this? Right next to the hospital, in the driveway of getting into the hospital. Now they're going to drive over your ceramic bowl while they're trying to rush somebody to the hospital? What is wrong with you? What kind of person does that? I don't like this, Aaron. You're telling me. Personally, I might move here because then it's cheaper and I can work somewhere and save some money. But that ceramic bowl and all these foods that's right now just makes me want to go there and just pick it all up and just take it somewhere. Just I want to start a program just so I don't have to see people. I am that annoyed. I really, when I saw this rank ball, I thought about stopping the car, backing up, picking it up, and then throwing it away. It is getting on my nerves there. Really is. Really, 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 really is. Who does this? Do not understand. Like, people have them clean up our park and stuff program. It's like, wonder how, like, you need, what, it's, how much dirt is there at a park? And now I see this, Aaron, and now it makes me worried for the parks. People do this, just walking from one friend's house to the other friend's house, or to their own home from their friend's house. What do they do in the park? What is in the park? I've seen a video where people were actually leaving. They're walking down the beach and they saw wine bottles just on the beach. Who was just leaving wine bottles on the beach? They weren't even empty. There was a trash can right there. You have to leave the beach, and to leave the beach, there's a trash can right up the stairs every way, Aaron, in that video.
Well, maybe a bunch of drunk teenagers were on the beach.
And you still have to leave by walking that way. There was a level. You could not hop it, Aaron. What is wrong? Just, you're going to walk by it anyways. I don't understand people. I don't. Like, I don't like to clean all the time.
Maybe they were drunk.
I just don't understand. On less than half of a wine bottle, that is horrible. What level of alcohol content are you? What? You can't hold anything. Learn to hold your liquor before you drink on a beach. And I'm pretty sure it's illegal. Like, where is it not illegal? I know it's illegal everywhere I'm at to drink with an open container. Where are these people at? I want to find this beach I could drink with an open bottle of wine. I want you to see this. What were you drinking out of? Because there were no cups or anything by the bottle. We just passing the bottle around. How did you open the bottle? It had a cork. It was a cork bottle. How? And why after you finished drinking it, would you then put the cork back in and just leave it? It wasn't just one bottle, like one drunk person. They walked across the beach. There were more bottles. Did they just spread these bottles themselves? What is happening here? Where am I moving? Because I want to go to San Diego. But still, am I just going to be like, there's so much trash here? Is that what's going to happen? It already annoys me on your town. Is it going to be worse? There's more people there. More people to move their gardens.
Or more people to clean it up.
Now I'm worried. I kind of don't want to go anywhere. It annoyed me when I saw it on Florida. Same thing happened in Colorado. That was really, really
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, you know, that whole thing. So yes, we will see you guys later when we record another video of many things of sorts. So yeah. Anyway, bye.